Good afternoon and welcome to Techy Tuesday. Today's Tech Tuesday is going to be introducing you to a really neat tool that we have access to right now called Book Creator. Now, Book Creator allows us to have our students publish their own books, but not just type in the books and print them out. This Book Creator allows us to import media. It gets our students typing. It allows them to import images from all over the web. It also allows them to be creative and brings in some of that creativity they need and they long for, and also engages them more in their learning by using Book Creator. So a few things I want to show you about Book Creator. To access it, it is available in your Clever portal, but it is also available by just going to bookcreator.com, and you can sign into Book Creator, and it should automatically put you in our MPS group once you sign in. And mine says student sign in, so I'm going to make sure that I'm signing in as a teacher first and foremost. And I'm going to sign in with Google, or you can sign in with Clever. So if I select sign in with Clever, it should automatically log me in back to my main page because it'll link it all together. So you have Book Creator available. Once you log in, if you've created any books, it will be here in your books. It shows I only have one book, and I have deleted some other things. But here's my teacher dashboard. So I do have a library. I was just in my books because it was in my books. It had a getting started tutorial for me. So that is there for you, so you can look at and kind of get an idea of what Book Creator is about. There's all kinds of tutorials, and they are offering us a deal that they'll send us a trophy if our district gets more than 300 teachers certified on Book Creator. So that's one great thing. But you'll see some things in this training book, the Getting Started, that they'll allow the students to add content and media. They can import their pictures. They can use their camera, take a picture of themselves. All I can think of are when we do those About Me, or we're doing a project, instead of having the poster board, this gets us out of that box. So these are some things that I would like to see us using, things like Book Creator. It has the walkthrough. It shows us how to utilize the program. But also, one great thing about Book Creators, when I always click back to that hamburger menu, it takes me back to my dashboard. And you'll see that they have this certification course. Now, this certification course, it does give you a nice little badge to put underneath your signature once you get certified. But they have easy videos that will walk you through step by step how to use this. So this is one of the great things. If you go to certification, it's got all the little courses here all the way down for us to follow. So you do have that. You can hit discover and kind of see they already have some templates made. So it gives our students an idea. And they also have some lesson plans in here that you can use as well, which is really neat. They've got some activity books so your students can read those, but then they can also create. So once they have created the books, they have the ability to share them out. So if I want to create a library or join a library, if I create a new library, I can name it Test Class. I can create the library, and this will allow them to publish their books. So my class is empty, but it's kind of like any other program that we use online where it has an invite code. I want all my students to join the library. They've logged in through Clever. When they get here, they want to join the library. They click this. Now all their books show up in our class library. So it's really neat to get to view each other's work, to be able to submit those kind of things and create. So simple as clicking new book. I can choose my layout, or I can even go to a template. I can create photo books, fiction books, whatever kind of theme I want. So say we're doing some history, I want to do a neat template with an antique theme. It gives me some things here. I can go in, I can change it to whatever I need to. I can put my name in. And then on the pages, you'll see there's some chapters. Say I want to change this image. I can go to plus, go to images, search for images. I can search, picture comes up, I add it to the page. It's that simple. So you can do that. They're also in the ad. You'll see you can do images, camera, pen, text. You can even record. So students you've got maybe that don't know how to type yet, they can even record their information. And I can see I can resize this image here so it fits on the page. And then you can add shapes, all kinds of different things. You can go to more, you can go to files, embed, you can add additional apps that they have built in here, things like Canva or Bitmoji, all that stuff that the kids really like. They can pull in things from their Google Drive. Anything that's not premium, we can pull in right now at this point in time. And I think it's just something that's really fun for the kids to be able to do. So I can add Bitmoji in here, and it'll allow just the teacher to use Bitmoji and Canva, and I will enable those. And I want to enable it in all my libraries, and I also want Giphy, so I can do that, and I want it in all my libraries. So now when I go back to my library and I'm in my test class and I have my book and I want to edit my book, now I can simply add a blank page, and I want to add an item, and now I go to more because I enabled those apps. I can pull in from Canva, Giphy, or Bitmoji by simply, I have to continue and log in. But you have these apps available. So it's something really fun to do with your students. And I think this is one of those apps to really get them engaged. Again, this is bookcreator.com. We have a trial subscription for 6 months. This is good for grades K through 12. Doesn't matter what grade level you are. It just is another way for our students to display their work. It gets them typing. It gets them being creative. It's a way to display what they know. So this is some of that project-based learning. They can work on it as a group project. Each person's assigned a page, or they can create their own book as one whole book. So there's a lot of options to do that here, and there is training available. So just wanted to introduce you briefly to this app. Know that once you're on here, you can always go back to your dashboard and go to the certification. They have plenty of videos available. Once again, thank you for joining me on Tech Tuesday. The app this week was Book Creator, and I hope to see you next week. Thank you.